Grey Matter is your first feature film and the first film ever made in Rwanda. Could you tell me on the beginning, how is it to make a film in your country?
Well, it's my first feature film, but it's not the first made in Rwanda. I just have to correct that. There's some films that have been made in Rwanda, but they were always made by foreigners. Mm-hmm. And some Rwandans got involved in production, but at a creative level, Rwandans have never been associated with films that were made in their country. So this is my first one, and and I'm quite happy.
Yeah, but could you tell me how is it to produce a film in your country? Because I know there's not many. You said it's not the first one, but it's not. But still, there's not many films in your country.
There are no. There's no. We don't have an industry. We don't have a film industry. So we have like several people trying to do things, and so I worked with some people who are involved in the TV and film business in Rwanda. But it was a co-production with Australia, so I got my equipment, my camera, and got the sound from Uganda, got a tripod from Uganda, because there wasn't even a single tripod in the country that could hold the camera. And so it tells you, But I managed to work with many young Rwandans who are dynamic and who are really trying to move things, so it was just me with my little money, and the co-production deal from Australia, and some people got involved for a very small pay.
And how you organized the whole crew to create this?
I met my cinematographer, my director of photography. I met her in Berlin at the Berlinale Talent Campus, and we kept in touch, and she put me in touch with the producers from Australia. And they liked the idea, so they decided to come on board. And for the Rwandan crew, I knew all of them because it's a very small scene. Most of them are friends, and we've done things together before.
How many film directors?
I'm the director. I'm the only director of the film. Yeah, you mean in the country?
Yeah, in the
country. No, there are many directors. Yeah, there are people making short films and documentaries, and so I'm not the only one. No, there are people. Yeah, it's just because I'm the first one to write and direct a film in Rwanda.
Okay, let's come back to Grey Matter, your film. Could you tell me what's behind the story?
Grey Matter is a story about trauma and madness. So the film is about a young director who wants to make his first feature film, and his grant falls through, a grant that he was expecting and that had been promised to him. He doesn't tell his crew, and he doesn't tell his cast, and so preparations keep going on, and at the end, at the end, you see the film that he's trying to make, and you wonder if he made it or not. Mm-hmm. But you get glimpses of things, and So
is it based on facts somehow?
Not really. There are some autobiographical elements in the filmmaker's part, and in his film that is about trauma and madness. There are autobiographical elements. I don't deny that, but it's fiction.
Could you tell me what it means for you to show your film in Polish audience? Is it cross-cultural film, do you think?
Oh yeah, it's an honor. That's why it's because I hold the Warsaw International Film Festival in really high regard. That's why I decided to have my European premiere here. I could have chosen another festival. I could have waited for some other festivals in winter. But I really wanted to have it in Warsaw because I was looking at at previous festivals on the webpage, and knowing the history of the country, and so for me it means a lot being here and screening in the international competition with other really good films. So it's an honor for me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.